All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. All right, Islam, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So, voice test 1 to 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? All right, so let's just get started. So, before breaking down the chart, I just already took a trade here actually. So, because the previous candle just clearly showing volume in it, so I was expecting this candle to create a wick and break its own high. So it just create a wick, break its own high. So now there is no business of this current candle to come back into the range. Here is my stop loss. It's just like a 20 to 25 pip stop loss I'm just having right now, expecting it to continuously pushing upside to fill this range. Let's see if it just worked out in the way how I just wanted to see it. It's a kind of trade which I just like use pre-London volume to go in my favor. So let's see if it just worked out. So I didn't even like break down the chart from the higher time frame to lower time frame. If I can see that the previous daily candle actually just closed with a small, oh, the previous candle is just like a bullish one. H4 just created a wick continuously pushing upside. If I just look at H4 just doing some kind of consolidation. Higher time frame actually doing some consolidation. It's also end of the, I would say, second quarter. We are just heading towards the end of the month, so might be we could do some kind of consolidation. So now it's just continuously pushing to the downside. All I just needed to create a wick and break above the high to continuously pushing upside, but it's just not looking good right now. The way why I just took this trade, the previous candle just showing clearly volume in it. Look at this one. It's just clearly showing volume in it. Just move like 40 pips. Next candle create a weak break above the high. Now there's this. Now this candle should have to be continuously pushing upside. There's no business of this current candle to come back into the range. If it just come back into the range, I just need to close the trade. I think so. I'm just going to be hit the stop. Wow, look at this one. What a kind of volatility just happening here. It just directly took my loss here. Just lose like 22 pips here. 20 pips. Wow, what a bad trade, I would say. Okay, after taking one loss, need to reset the things. Just a quick decision I just took here. So if I just look at H4 just clearly showing volatility or clearly showing consolidation in it. Let's go from H4 to H1. H1 just having, yeah, we are actually stuck in a consolidation right now. Look at this one. Then H1 to M30. M30, yeah, M30 actually look at this one. This candle just rejected with a long rejection wick and closed with a strong bullish candle. So in this situation, if I just go through from 30-minute to 50-minute time frame, so in a 50-minute time frame, you can clearly see that the current candle actually close above the current resistance area, and we are having like a tradable range on the left hand side as well. This candle just broke the resistance area on M15. Then next candle create a weak break above the high, and we have a range of like more than 40 pips. This is what I was actually expecting from this one, but the way it's just like showing volatility might be, it's just like a consolidation going to be happen, and with the opening of London we might can get something there. So let's see now. We just need to wait, as we just like hit by one loss here, so need to step back for a while to see what just going on there, how the price action like showing volatility in it. Look at this one. Hmm. So now if we just wanted to set our bias, what should be our bias? Look at this one. If it just goes below the support area, we have another support right after like 12 pips, 13 pips, 15 pips. After this support we are having like another support like on 20 pips. So I think so, just need to wait here. Just wait for the structure to be formed, some kind of clean, Let me just give me some time. How quickly just took the lows actually. Look at this one. Wow. If we just look at 50-minute time frame, it just created a wick. I just never executed once it just broke above the high in the first 1 to 2 minute. Didn't execute it here. But then it just broke it, then it just create a wick and then broke its own high again. Now there is a probability it should be continuously pushing to the upside. And there is no business of this current candle to break its own low, come back into the range, and it should not be retraced more than 50% of the previous candle. But if it just does that, we just need to manage the risk here. Okay, how did you turn the theme into dark mode on MT5? Okay, just like click here on the left hand side, view color theme, and you can select here dark mode. Yeah, should I can give my trade a second chance, but I think so just need to wait now. That would be better. But I'm just like eager to give my trade a second chance. Okay, so what's wrong with your mic input setting, man? Okay, let me just do settings for YouTube. Okay, look at the way it's just rejecting from the downside now. It also retraced more than 50%. Now there's just like still there's just like minutes left. Okay, for YouTube, let me just do adjust some settings. It's like a tools. Okay, it's just look at the rejection. It's just rejecting from the downside. Wow, it's again calling me, to be honest. The way it's just rejecting. So let me just do a setting some for the YouTube actually. Settings, audio. Yeah, it's just okay. It's just fine. Everything is fine right now. There's just nothing wrong with this one. Should I can give my trade a second chance? Yeah. Hmm. I think so, yes. I think so, yes. I should give my trade a second chance here. Oh, look at this one. I just gave my trade a second chance and look at the rejection. If I just took this loss, then I will just close the chart. To be honest, I'm just not gonna take third trade. If a second chance just never worked out, I'm just not giving my trade a third chance. Look at the way I just give my trade a second chance with the same bias, with the same concept, but look at the way how it just rejected after flipping from downside to upside. Yeah, it's such a bad one. Such a bad one. What the hell is just going on? It's just like a strong consolidation going on. I give second chance and second halas. Yes. Exactly same happened to me twice. What is going on with those rejection? Actually, you know what? It's like ending of month. I would say that it's also the ending of second quarter. So might be market is just like behaving due to those things because many institute hedge funds they are just going to be like someone just going to be take like someone just doing some profit taking. Some are actually going to start with the new position. So might be yeah, it could be like a consolidation. It could be like a volatility we will see in the coming these 2 3 days while we just going towards like ending of a month. So this thing what I have just seen here is just not good, to be honest. It should not be wrecked like this. So now if you just lose this trade, I'm not gonna give my trade a third chance. I just didn't see was it was a seller buy. Yeah, the way it just rejected with a long rejection we can start flipping upside. It was just sometime I just like mostly never give my trade a chance if the candle just retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. But there's just like still there was like 7 to 8 minutes left for the candle to close, and it just start flipping in 5 minutes, or I would say in a 6 minutes. So that's why by depending on the volume, I expect that it could be continuously pushing upside to fill the range on the left hand side. But It is whatever it is. It's just not a good thing. But all we just need to do, we just need to manage the risk. Okay. So कैसे भाई कैसे ओके सर मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ ओके so just asking for my understanding based on lesson in MFU. I'm not questioning your trade idea on the 30 minute. It was more than halfway post the middle the zone, and when volume is like this, we should stick to 30 minutes. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like right now sticking with the 30 minute. Where I just executed after the candle just closed in my favor. Like look at this 30 minute. The previous candle just showing us strong momentum in it. And 15 also broke the resistance area on the left hand side. So in this situation, I just give my trade a chance, and my stop loss was within the range. So now if it just break above the high, there is no business of this candle to come back into the range. So if it just come back into the range, then it could be become invalid. So then I just saw that candle just continuously pushing downside, and again it just start flipping with a very strong rejection, and there was just still like 7 to 8 minutes left for the 15-minute candle even to close. So with the same concept, with the same position I had, it just broke its own opening position. I just give my trade a second chance with the same concept. If my second chance just never worked out, so I just need to close the chart, because I'm just not gonna fight with this kind of market. Then we'll call it a day. Sometimes there are like bad days we just going to be face, but we just can't convert our bad days into worse days. So we just need to accept the loss which we just took there, and then just call it a day. This is how we can build boundaries around our psychology. Okay, it's just not good one actually. Yeah. So there's just like 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close, and at the same time I think so I just need to manage the risk. This was the previous resistance area, and the way it's just rejecting, I don't like the way. Let's see. Let's just see. Okay. Same trade, manage risk. Been the more congratulations if you just manage the risk. You should have wait. Should have wait for what? Okay. Yeah. Let's just see. There's just like 1 minute left for the candle to close. And if this candle just close with a small body, and next candle create a weak break above the high, so it will continuously pushing to the upside. So just need to wait now. If I can get my money back, that would be better. That would be gonna beautiful trade if I just got back my money. Okay, if this current candle create a wick and break above the high of the previous candle, it's like a impulse entry in a trend. It will be a very beautiful impulse entry with a trend if it just break above the high of the previous candle. Okay, let's see now. Now this current candle should not be retraced more than 50% of the previous candle body. If it just rotates more than 50% of the previous candle body, then this trade will become invalid as well. So just need to be cautious about this one as well. Did you go long again? Yeah, just give my trade a second chance with the same concept. Bro, these days market become choppy, might be cause of summertime. Yeah, it's just like ending of the month, ending of like quarter of second quarter actually. So might be we are just facing volatility during this time. Okay, brother, what do you think about the impulse sells on the previous H1 candle? H1 candle? No, they just doesn't make sense actually. So we just broke above the high now. So in this situation, if the current candle break its own low, then I will close my 50% position. Stop loss will be somewhere here now. So now if it just broke its own low, I need to close my 50% position, because look at this one. The previous candle just closed with a small body, like it's just dropping the volume. Then there is no business of this current candle to break the high of the previous candle. If it just create a wick can break above the high of the previous candle, then there is a probability it's just like volume, like the current candle should not be break above the high of the previous one. If it just broke above the high of the previous one, then it should be continuously pushing upside. And if it just never worked out, then we just need to start managing our risk. Look at this one, it just broke above the high of the previous candle. It's an impulse entry in a trend. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Let's see. Giving my trade a second chance, expecting it to continuously pushing to the upside. So let's see if I can grab 20-30 pips. I want it to continuously pushing upside. Readjusting my stop loss. Brought my stop loss below the current candle. Now this current candle break above the high of the previous candle high. Rejection on the left hand side as well. So now this current candle should have to be continuously pushing upside. Now there is no business of this current candle to come back and break its own low. If it just come back and break its own low, I will just call it a day. Will just like I just already managed the risk now. Now I'm just going to be lose like just 8 to 10 pips, I would say. Yeah, just make it 10 pips. Give some room to the spreads actually. So now all I just need to see a spike to continuously pushing upside. This is what I'm just looking for. I'm 30 just flipped now. I'm 15 breaking above the high of the previous candle. Impulse entry in the trend. Stop loss continuously readjusting. Now it's just like below the current candle. The current candle broke above the rejection on the left hand side. It's an impulse entry in a trend. No business of this current candle to break its own low. If it just break its own low, there is a probability it will continuously pushing to the downside to fill the wick again. So now this current candle could show us some kind of direction. Might be just telling us that there's a volatility going to be happen for the next whole session, or if it's just going to be clear, then it should continuously pushing upside. Okay, so in this situation, I'm just not going to be manage the risk because I just already managed it. Stop loss was here somewhere. Like before that, I was just having like a 25 pip stop loss. Now I'm just having like a 10 pip stop loss. So I just do manage the risk, and I'm expecting this current candle to continuously pushing upside. If it just break its own low and hit my SL, then I will be out. I will be out for the whole day and for the whole month, to be honest. Yeah, there is no volume these days just due to ending of the month. Yeah, exactly. Brother, what do you think about the impulse sell on the previous one? I just already told you that don't see a trend, just consolidation. Yeah, it's just it's just like a setup we're just like waiting for. Look at the rejection on the previous candle. Rejected with a long rejection, very close with a small body. Next candle create a weak breakup of the high of the previous candle also. All the rejection on the left hand side. So now there is no business of this candle to break its own low, and if it just break its own low and retrace, so we will be out. I'll be out actually. Okay, so सर प्रीवियस 1H रिजेक्शन वीक के साथ क्लोज हुई कि है क्या हमें करंट H1 की क्लोजिंग का वेट करना चाहिए? आई डोंट थिंक सो. जस्ट लाइक लुक एट स्मॉलर टाइम फ्रेम, इट जस्ट गिविंग द confirmation and the best stop loss as well. So why you just need to worried about how the candle just close there? Yeah, just need to wait. If I can grab like 20-30 pips, it's like a Thursday, so I'm expecting volume, to be honest. I'm just expecting volume here. Impulse and wow, look at this one, it's just running like 12-13 pips. So you are, if you are just in a trade, here is the time when you just need to secure 90% position here. This is the perfect time to secure 90%, 20%, 50% at least position here. Yeah, just be realistic with the things. If you are just, if you can see that market just not showing strong like direction, is just showing some kind of consolidation. So this is the situation. when you just need to close at least like 50% position, so you will just never lose anything actually. So yeah, right now still you are having like a situation to close at least 50% position. Just closed some position, just closed 15 pips, 16 pips. Wow, very nice, very nice. It's an impulse entry in a trend. It's just working out perfectly. Bringing my stop loss here. So yeah, just waiting right now. Just waiting right now. I'm expecting, you know what? I'm expecting it's like a Thursday, so it should be continuously pushing upside. Fill the range, and might be with the opening of London, it could continuously pushing to the upside. But I just need to be realistic. So right now, you guys are having a proper time to manage your risk. Close 50% position at least. At least close 50% position. Why I'm just holding this position? I'm just already standing in profit, so I just took a risk of my profit actually. So if I just lose this trade, I will just going to be close the chart. So let's see. Let's just see. Just waiting. 13 pips. Wow. 15 pips, it just went in your favor. Close at least like 90% position. In the 30-minute and 1 hour, the resistance is very close. It's not a problem, or it was only a risky trade with less load. It's just not like that. On a lower time frame, we're just having like a clean range, and even it just went in your favor like 15 pips. Why you are just not like closing 90%, 50% position? If you just feel like it's risky one, it just went in your favor 15 pips. Why not you just secure 50% position there? If you are just feeling uncomfortable, and if you are just feeling, if you just do not want it to hold on to your trades, then just close 50% position, close 90% position, just secure at least something there. Make sense? And I just already cleared this one, that I'm just already standing in profit, so that's why I'm just like holding on to this trade, expecting volume and to continuously pushing to the upside. This is something I'm just expecting from this one. Okay, yeah, still like 15, 16 pips, 17 pips. Wow. So I think so I need to secure some position here. All right, and bring my stop loss at break even. Now I think so you guys are happy. Now you will secure at least like 90% if I just close the position. So secure 16 pips here, managing the risk. Still I'm having my position run. Actually, I just did not close everything. I just closed like 90% position, leaving the rest to continuously pushing upside. By doing this, you are now do not having any kind of risk with you, and if you're just continuously pushing in your direction, that will be your bonus. It will be build your confidence like 17, 18 pips. Wow, look at this one. Still I'm expecting that. Now it's a free trade, already secure money. Let me just see this one. Yeah, already like secured money, closed like 17 pips, still 0.02 load just left there. So now with the volume, might be I'm expecting that it should be continuously pushing upside with the volume. Okay, like buyers are we okay? Check the 5 minute. Okay, look at this one, 20 pips right now. You guys are just running in 20 pips. What else you're just waiting for? Just secure some position. Just secure some position. This is how education actually works for everyone. See this one. What else you just need there? It just like give you 20 pips. Secure some position if you are just in a trade. Okay, what you think if we get this 1 hour close above 1 hour? So we'll see. There's just like 4 minutes left for the candle to close and 4 minutes left for the opening of London session. We just already in a trade. Depending on the volume, it's an impulse entry in a trend. Candle just broke above the high, continuously managing the risk by replacing my stop losses. So now it's just running in 20 pips. Already secure some position at, oh, look at this one, 25 pips, man. What else you guys just need there? 25 pips. You are having like 25 pips now. Wow. 25. Can I get 30 pips? Oh, look at this one. 30 pips just going to be hit. Look at this one. Grab 20 pips, $200. Very nicely done. Beautiful. Someone just go $200 here. Cash buy, should I take a buy according to 30-minute in time frame? Which, if you just like wanted to take a buy, you can take a buy here. Yeah. 28, 28. Can I get 30, 30, 30, 30? So you know what? There's just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close. If this candle closed in a strong bullish momentum, very high probability with the opening of London, it could continuously pushing to the upside. But let's see. I just already secure money. Now it's a free trade to me. So it doesn't matter if you just come back to hit my break even. I'm just not going to be lose anything actually. So yeah, it could be like my also last trade of this month actually. Let's see. So Haman just win here. Okay, new 1 hour will be break even. Let's see. I grab 25 pips to okay, cash my then modify order win. Okay, so let's get back to just get back to there's just like 2 minutes left for the candle to close. Just like 2 minutes left. If I just look at H1, H4 actually H4 is just continuously pushing to the upside. H1 showing strong volume in it. M30, M30 continuously pushing to the upside. M15 was very beautiful impulse entry. Very nice. Do you avoid trading mostly on last Friday of the month? It's depend on the condition of the market. Mostly yes, I do. Like if there's just like a last Friday and it's end of the week, end of the month, then might be we can face like a bull if even you knew that if we are just like trading during the Monday or during the Friday, we just use like lower lot sizes or like a lower risk there. Yeah. Only risk 0.05 lot, partially at 20 pips. Very nice. At what time you come live daily? Mostly I just come like 2:30 a.m. Eastern. And tomorrow I will just not coming live actually. Tomorrow Raja bro will be live actually. According to okay, first date. So according to Pakistan, it could be like 11:30 a.m. First date for me $200. Wow, 6 pips book. Satisfied. Need to improve next time. Yeah, you just like at least you just got something. Doesn't matter. It's just like a 6 pips. Winning is the winning. Hello, first thank you for your live. Could you tell me how to become your MT5 all of them dark please? I just already explained, you just need to see the stream again. Okay, wow, just running like 30 pips. Very nice. Lol, that first trade stop out was so naughty. Exactly, yeah, first trade actually just create a weak breakup of the high, then it just should not be like retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. But it is whatever it is. If you just look at 15-minute time frame, it should not be come back into the range. It just come back into the range, so need to manage the risk. Just need to be realistic with the things. Made 100% sense logically, was anticipating before the stream. Yeah, I just like open the stream and I just saw the opportunity. So I just said to myself, if I just miss this opportunity, there's a probability I just going to be like missed. I just need to like wait more there. So I just do not want to miss that opportunity. So execute. So right now running like more than 30 pips. What else you guys just need there? We are just now in opening of London. So with the opening of London session, I'm expecting it could be continuously pushing to the upside. We are just sitting with the free trade, already secure money there, already made money, and we are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side as well. Wow. So let's see if volume can bring something on the table. 34, 35 pips. Wow. Alhamdulillah, secure 15 pips. Congratulations, Sherry Trader. You guys just killing it. Made it back on the second chance. Yeah, exactly. So we just need to understand. See, this I just didn't change my bias, even I just hit by the loss. I didn't took a sell here. That market just went against me. Now I just hit by the SL. Now I just need to take a sell because market continuously pushing to a downside. I just stick with my bias, and as it just show me some opportunity again to go with my bias with the, so I just give my trade a second chance because in first trade I do manage the risk. If I just never do manage the risk in my first trade, then how I can give my trade a second chance in second position. So right now we are just running like 40 pips. Wow, what a beautiful trade. 40, 43, 40, 43, 44. Can I get 50 pips? Wow, very nice. 40 pips. 40 pips. 50, 50. Can I get a spike? Can I get a spike? Or if it just come back to 40, then I will just closed. Okay, okay. Let's just get it. So I just took a loss first, then I just made it back with the same trade, with the same concept, with the same setup. Grab like 40 pips, secure 17 pips. Once market went in our favor, continuously managing the risk like readjusting my stop loss. First stop loss was within the range, then stop loss was below the current candle, then close 90% position at like 17 18 pips, bring stop loss at break even, and then secure at this almost like 40 pips here. Make sense? We might see another 80 pips, move it. Oh, it doesn't matter wherever, just going. I'm just not give a damn. Actually, we just like took a trade, manage risk, make money again. That's all we just need to do. Doesn't matter. Market just have to move somewhere. Like it could be move to the upside, to the downside, because market is just like it's just like open for 24 hours. It's just have to be moved somewhere. So it doesn't matter if you just continuously pushing to the upside or you just reject from this area and continuously pushing to the downside. You just like done with your day. How to manage disappointment? How to manage disappointment? Which disappointment? When twice been SL on buy and I didn't give third chance and it went and oh, you just like took two trades for a buy, and why you just like didn't hold on for the second chance if you just like trading with the same concept what I was just like doing. Okay, took my second trade on the day, break even for me for today. I have a good week at all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what, month is just going to be end, week is just going to be end, also second quarter is actually going to be end. So you can see that how the market just like reacting these days. So why to like force to execute on something and force to hold on to some things? Just take a break. Doesn't matter. It's just not going to be end today. For us, it's just not going to be end today. So every day will bring like a new opportunity. Okay, followed your suggestion. Limited myself from over trading and had the best month ever so far. Wow, very nice. On to the next month. Will not trade anymore this month too. Very nice. Let's just see this one. Wow. So first week was 175, second 145, third week. Look at the lows, just $20. Very nice. This is a beautiful one. Wow, look at this 4 week. I just remember that you just sent the chart once you were just like in a third week. And now you just send me the chart after taking the advice, and now look at the result. It's just like beautiful one, like bigger than all these three uh, the previous weeks actually. Wow, very nice, very nice. So see this one. If you just never like do over trading, if you just never go with over risk, what you will just get? You will just get the same result. You will just get the same result at the end of the week, at the end of the month. You will just closed in profit. Very nicely done. Very, very beautiful lookouts. Very nice. Sir, many times I take same trade as you, but in the end you end up making profits and I am in drawdown. What should I do to improve my execution? Just do some like practice on simulator. Just do practice on simulator. Try to get like MT5 simulator and do test your strategy there. Might be you are just not managing the risk in the best way. Like you see that here I do manage the risk first. You cannot like ignore the way how it just moved. If I just never manage the risk here, my stop loss could be hit by more than 40-50 pips. But once I just like it just going against me, I just do manage risk and just lose like $20, 20 pips here, because it should not be react like this. And then I just give my trade a second chance with the same concept. Even it was just like not moving in clearly in a clean direction, like in a clean way. So secure position some there and close rest at 40 pips. So we just need to read the candles actually. Okay, Kasabai too close, but my trading plan is to take only one trade a day. Stop loss were in the middle of the range and go stop out didn't give second chance. Follow my trading plan. That's great. If you just like not comfortable to giving your trade a second chance, doesn't matter. You just like it's like totally fine if you just like stick with one trade. But sometime you know what happened, by reading the volume, by reading the candles, the how it's just moving there, you can give your trade a second chance. But I think so might be you just took like 2% or 1%, whatever target you set for one day, you just like take that risk in your first trade. Might be due to that you just never give your trade a second chance. Might be you just lose the complete trade there. So if you just took one trade and you just suppose that you are expecting to lose $100, and in one trade you just lose like $50 or $60 by managing the risk, so still you are having like some money with you, so you can give your trade a second chance with the same concept. So one trade could become like two trades if you just do manage your first trade. Secured for $20. Wow, very nicely done, sir. Please show us how to journal. It's just already within like it's a built-in function of Dominion Markets MT5 account actually. If you just like using the MT5 account of Dominion Markets, it just automatically generate your trades. I'm looking by, okay, what you oh, 33.43. You just need to wait for some structure to be formed. Now look at this one, how much it just moved. It just moved more than 100 pips. See? So Mr. Mikhail, you just need to wait for some new structure to form, like some resistance should be formed, then break above the resistance. That makes sense. Or then or the next thing is you just need to wait for some kind of retracement. Support should be formed. Then if just give you the confirmation candle, then you can give your trade a second chance. Oh sorry, you can give your trade a chance here. Wow, look at this one. It just moved 60 pips from our entry. Very nice. Heading off. Take care, Casa bro. Yeah, take care, buddy. See you soon. Just got 55 pips. Wow, Vase. Very nicely done, buddy. You just killed it. Just grab like 55 pips. Very, very nicely done. Beautiful trade, I would say. Wow. So, guys are just making money here. Was late to the chart, now to wait for retracement. Exactly. If you just like miss this move, now you just need to wait for some new structure to be formed. Let me just remove this one and also Let me just see if it just close above the resistance area, so I just need to readjust the zones now. That makes sense. Any simulation session this Sunday? I just don't know anything about it. We'll see if Raja Bro will do some announcement. I was just waiting to fill 30-minute week to fill. Okay. So Prav Patel just sent us a chart. Let me just see this one. So here you just took a chart. Okay. What could I have done better in this trade? 15-minute time frame, can close above range, manage the trade at 15 pips. Very nicely done. Waited for the weekend once it breaks previous high. So if this candle just create a wick, then if it just break above the high, this could be a very beautiful, I would say, impulse entry in a trend, because it's just like clearly previous candle just clearly showing volume in it. I think so. This is a trade which we have just took like last live stream. Is it the same one? Yes, I think so. It's the same one. So we just like secured 20 pips in this trade actually. We just executed as this current candle, the previous candle just showing volume. Let me just show you. I remember this trade. I just took this trade last day and just made money on it. So we were just having like a clean traffic even. Then I just saw that this candle just do not have a upper wick. So the next candle could have a 50-50% chance it could continuously pushing to the upside. Then it just broke above the high in the first minute. I just never execute. It just continuously pushing down the downside. Then as it just flip again and break its own opening price, my execution was somewhere here, not somewhere here. Here I just executed, and then I just hold on to my trades, continuously readjusting the my stop loss. Next candle create a wick, went in my favor like 25 to 20 pips. I just secured 90% position there, leave the rest just hit my break even, and then it just continuously pushing to a downside. So this is how I just do the manage risk in this trade, even by getting or even by making money on this trade. Make sense? So you just need to understand, need to read the volume. Look at the previous candle, just showing clearly volume in it. Look at the size of the candle. Yeah. All right. So wow, Prince just scored 32 pips. Boss giving free coupons for YouTube for MFU. Free coupons? For free coupons, you can just like you can get like 15% off by using my code. To be honest, that's a coupon for you guys. Okay, so wow, Pin just secured 32 pips, and someone here in a Market Fluidity University just secured like 50 pips. Abdullahi, Abdullahi just secured like 50 pips. Very nicely done. Okay, so Gab just sent us a chart now. Okay, so Gab just telling us that now we just moved a lot, so we just need to wait for some retests, and then we will continuously pushing upside. Yeah, we just need to see some kind of structure to be formed. So we just need some kind of resistance to be formed, then we just need to wait for some support to be formed. Then if you just got confirmation candle on a support, you are sitting with the volume time tradable range, then you can give your trade a chance to continuously pushing to the upside. That's all, you just need to wait now. Yeah. Kasabai, can we get 20% off by using your referral link in MFU? I don't think so. You can get like 15%, but still you can get like 15%. And you, Laiba, you are asking this question continuously from 3 days. If you just wanted to join, just go ahead. Okay, so just waiting right now. We'll see. Ganpat, love you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am just like providing free education to the YouTube. To be honest, see this one. How we just if you are just like join my live stream. How many live stream I have just done? I have done like I think so like 7 to 8 live stream I have just done with the YouTube, and I think so if you just go through with my live stream, might be there just like one break even on a little lost live stream, and all the rest are just like winning streams. So you guys are getting like free education. Even we are just stuck in a high time frame consolidation, like a low volume time, ending of the month, but still we're just making money. So just like understand this thing. What we will do if we just start getting strong and clean directions, then what we will do? We could make like bunch of money. Okay, it's your first time. It doesn't matter. I'm just kidding actually. What does previous two 30-minute candle indicates? Previous, why you are just interested in previous two 30-minute candle indicators? Previous two 30-minute candle just showing volume in it, like clearly showing a bullish structure. Yeah, look at this 50-minute, one, two, three, four, fifth 50-minute candle even continuously pushing to the upside. I lost in the same trade, same like this. What? Okay, you're just talking about the grab chart actually. So if you just wanted to take a buy and market just like falling down, like don't try to take a buy. What if you just wanted to take a buy, then there should be at least one 30-minute candle closed in your favor. Like there should be at least like one 30-minute bullish candle should be closed in your favor if you just want to take a buy. And at the same time, if you just wanted to take a sell, then there should be a bearish candle closed in your favor if you just wanted to go with a buy with the sells actually. So do not try to predict the market like someone just like can say that it's just moving upside. If it just come down to this level, even it just retracing to the downside, I will take a buy. You just cannot do this thing. If you just want to take a buy, if you just continuously pushing downside, wait for it to create some kind of support. A candle should be close to give you some kind of confirmation that it could be continuously pushing upside. Then you can give your trade a chance. You cannot take a random buy while market just retracing, and you just said that this level is just like very strong level, it have to be reject from this area, so I will just take a buy. Very high probability it will cross this area and will hit your SL. So always wait for the confirmation candles, or wait for the some kind of clean structures, clean candles to give you actually some confirmation. So yeah, there's a probability. So then you can give your trade a chance. I think now we need to wait for buys. Yes, you just need to wait for some new structure to be formed. That's all you can do. Do you reply YouTube audience? So if I'm just reading this message, that's mean I'm just replying the YouTube audience actually. कैसर भाई कल लॉस की वजह से आज ट्रेड नहीं हो रही. So just lower the losses. Why? I think so. You just like scared. Might be you just took like bigger loss last day. That's why you just couldn't do trade today. Just like stick with 1 to 2% of your capital, or just take the risk which is just like easily to lose for you. Like if it just never get you into some kind of psychologically panic condition, just take that one risk. We just never like disturb your psychology. Wow, just continuously pushing upside. What we are having on the left hand side, h4 breaking above the high of the previous h4, h1 continuously pushing upside, clean traffic on the left hand side, m30. Wow, clean traffic on the left hand side. But as I just told you, we have just done with our day. Doesn't matter if it's just continuously pushing upside, doesn't matter if it's just continuously pushing to a downside. You just like made money and just like done with the day. Okay, कैसे भाई बॉडी में सेंसेशन हो रहे. Okay, कैसे bro, one question, how can you lose your first trade bro? How can you lose your first trade bro? uh, what does mean? I think so. How I can lose this trade because market just never went in my favor. Everything just like on the probabilities. We're just not like a market maker. So if we just lose something, market is just like always right. We just work with the probabilities. So probability was the candle have a create a weak breakup of the high should continuously pushing upside and should not be come back into the range. But it just come back into the range. So I just need to close the trade, manage the risk there, then give my trade a second chance with the same concept with the same entry, then just grab like 40 pips. This is how I just do manage the risk, and this is how I just lose my first trade actually. Okay, 1 to 2% is enough to disturb if it's gets drawdown. Then load it more, go with 0.5% if it like disturb the psychology. I take a trade at 33 based on 30-minute impulse entry targeting 33.50. Yeah, good for you. Hi, Mr. Kessler. Please wait. What are the requirements enter trade without waiting for a candle to create a lower wick to buy? Because mostly I miss a trade waiting for wick for. How do I place SL in this situation too? So actually sometime we just go with the dynamic risk. We just took dynamic risk by reading the previous candle, like how it's just showing volume in it, what is the size it's just giving us, so where it is standing at, what is the level it just like standing at. So like it just created a resistance, created a support, and it's just like a very strong bullish momentum, and we just got over confirmation candle, so we will just go with the opening of some candle. So might be add one more, might be we can tore our position into two position and can execute by while retracing the candle where we just wanted to execute. So it's depend on the condition on the structure you are just facing, and it just come with the experience, to be honest. Then when you just need to use like uh, with the opening of candle, it's come with experience. We all have psychologically problem, man, just because we from Asia or what, since dollar value is more to us, then just earn. I would just suggest you like try to make more sources of earning if you just like want to get out from this cycle. Yeah, just like learn how you can earn more and more, so you will just get out of this circle actually. So yeah, you enter when candle open, didn't wait for candle a lower wick. In this situation I just never enter, I just give my trade a second chance with the same concept actually. Rejected with a long rejection wick, give my trade a chance, second chance, and then it just continuously pushing upside. Okay. Yeah. Thursday. Thursday and Wednesday, mostly I saw volume in the market. So yeah, it's just showing volume right now. So need to remove this zone. We'll see if a candle creates some kind of resistance. So I will just take that resistance now. We'll readjust the zones. Now just continuously pushing to the upside. See, just enter right before the opening of London. It just showing volume, and as I said that might be with the opening of London, it could continuously pushing upside, and it just work in the same way. This is how we just read the candles actually. Okay, so yeah, just need to wait for some new structure to be formed now. Okay, Mr. Cass, what is your advice for over traders? Just stick with 1 to 2 trades so your bad habit will be removed soon. Just like do practice this thing at least like 15 days or 1 month. So yeah, this is how you can come over on your over trading. I took the impulse entry in trend, missed the first entry, so close this position after 30 pips. Let's just see the chart from Gareth. So Gareth just took a buy. Oh, Gareth, what a beautiful entry. Very nicely done. If you just never took your first trade, then it's a very beautiful entry in a trend actually, which I just like already explained it, and you just made like 30 pips. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. I think 3353 area rejecting area where we can sell in most time frame, 15-minute time frame, 1 hour, 4 hour. So if you just wanted to take a sell, you just need some kind of confirmation. You just cannot take sell by just looking at 3353. Like market reach that area, now you just have to. Are you a market maker? What you are? Let me just tell me. Just tell me who the hell are you? Are you the market maker who just telling us like as it just reached like at this level it will continuously pushing to downside? Mr. Mr. Where the Mr. gone? Mr. just like remove his comment. Wow, very quick decision he just took here. I was no, it's here. AB Money, Mr. Money, bro. If you just wanted to take a sell, wait for some kind of structure to be formed. Like it should be create some kind of resistance. Like at least a bearish candle should be formed there if you just wanted to go for the sells. Or I would say, look at the way how the candle just continuously pushing in to the upside. The current session is just like a bullish one. So if you just wanted to take a sell, wait the candle to create some kind of resistance, wait it to create some kind of support. Then if the candle broke the support area, then there's a probability you can go as a counter trade setup. Make sense? So yeah, just use the structure where you just wanted to take a sell. Yes, by May we have lot of volume at like 30%, but in June lost almost 10% of my capital. When will the market return to normal and will we see volume again and set up? Bro, no one can predict the market like Bahan. No one can predict the market. We just work with the probability. What I am just telling you like might be just happening due to end of the second quarter. So from next month might be we just start getting volume. Look at this one. If we just like making money, that's mean there's just like a volume. Why you just need to worry about the volume now? We are just like I'm just doing streams from like I just took did streams like 7 to 8 streams I have just done, and almost like 90% of our streams are in profits. So if I'm just making money, even if there's just like if you just feel like that there's just like less volume, so just adopt that one. Like just start taking like 15-20 pips only, and once that's what if you just like comfortable that there's the now volume, so you can grab like 40-50 pips there. So just adopt the market how it's just showing you the opportunities. Okay. So let me just see this. Someone just sent us a chart. Okay. Hello, where was your stops on this impulse? How many pips? So we just executed here. Before that, our stop loss was within the range, like 20 pips again, 20-25 pips. So as it just broke above the high, then our stop loss will. I just brought my stop loss below the current candle, because if it just break above the high of the previous candle, it's an impulse entry in a trend. So there's no business of this current candle to come back and break its own low. So I was just continuously managing my stop loss. There are no wick looks like fake move. Where? UFG, you just saw that no wick. Counter could be much better. If you just wanted to take a counter trade, then wait for some structure to be formed. If you're just talking about like this week, the candle just do not have a bottom wick, it's a clear sign of strong bullish momentum. A candle which just have no bottom wick, there's a very high probability next candle create a weak break of the high to continuously pushing upside. If this kind of candle appears somewhere here, then might be I just hold on to my trade. But now it just already moved, so need to wait for some structure to be formed. Wait for the structure to create some kind of resistance, let it create some support, then give your trade a chance to retest the high. Or if you just created a support, break below the support, then you can go for a counter trade setup. In this both situation, you're just going to face clean traffic on the left hand side, even to the upside or even to the downside. So just need to wait for some structure to be formed. Make sense? Okay, Castle Bro, I felt June is quite tough for me. Yeah, it's just like tough to be honest. I hear that every quarter chart condition be like this. Can you explain more about it? I can take note next time for certain month to more conservative about it. So actually, once the quarter going to be end, most of like institute like banks, insurance companies, or hedge funds like they are just some like going to be start taking profits, some just going to be start taking new positions. So due to that, we can see that volatility at the end of the quarter or at the end of the month of that quarter actually. So yeah, it's happened all the time. Hello, how many pips was your stops in the? Okay, I just already answered that one. I am holding buys. What should be a next resistance? Wow, if you just holding a buys, should have to be secure some position. Bring your stop loss at break even. I can say that might be we can reject from this area. And if there's just like a lot of volume, then it could be fill this range. The resistance you can see where the red candle just close beside a green candle. This could be the next resistance. Like 83.50. Yeah, 83.50 that could be a new one. Okay, sir, when I take entry and the trade starts reversing without going in profit, how can I manage risk in this situation without losing full risk? So suppose that you are just like stick with 30-minute time frame. Let me just explain this one. So suppose that you are having like this candle. So you just it's like a 30-minute time frame, and in this 30-minute time frame, you might have two 50-minute time frame candles like this. All right. So here on the next 30-minute candle, it just never went in your favor. You just executed, it just went in your favor like 2 3 pips, so it doesn't even go in your favor, start retracing to the downside. So you just need to flip from 30-minute to 50-minute time frame. So as it just broke the low the first 50 minute, here you just need to close 50% position. It should not be react like this. Suppose that it's just like a 30 pip stop loss you're just getting here. You just wanted to execute this 30-minute having two 50-minute candle. Here you just execute, but market just never went in your favor. So as it just broke the low of the previous first 50-minute candle, here you just need to close 50% position. And if it just come down, hit your SL, you're just going to be lose less. But again, if you just never hit your SL, start pushing ups and break its own high, the position you just close here 50%, you can put back entry into it again. And if you're just still not comfortable to put back entry into it, still you are having like 50% position with you that will take you into profits. Make sense? Okay. Okay, many times I feel tempted to take high qualities in trades. When I take small quantity, I don't feel good even when I win as a profit is small, but when the quantity is high, it increase my risk. I totally didn't get your point. Many times I feel tempted to take high quality in trades. When I take small quantity, I don't feel good even when I win as a profit in small, but when the quantity is high, increase my risk. So just like take that risk which is just like easy for you to lose, to be honest. Again, I'm just giving the same advice to you, Parth Goel. So just like stick with one load, just don't change it. If you just not getting feeling by using lower load sizes, just stick with the same load size and then just continuously practice on that. Cash, do you still in profit in this month? Do you have drawdown month state? Sometimes I have profits few months ago, but this month went into drawdown. So this month actually on this account, let me just show you by even this month, last month. Okay, so even this whole month, even I'm just using this account for the live stream by using small load sizes actually. Even I'm just using like small load size, I think so. I started this account with the beginning of this one, all history. So yeah, you can see I just made like 980, like $1,000 I just made on this account. Even it's like a volatile month, still I made like 20 to 25%. Yeah, so I think so. If you are just realistic with the things, like how market just giving the opportunity, if you just realistic with that one, like if you just offering you 20 pips, 15 pips, just take that one. If it's just offering you like 30 pips, 50 pips, then just adopt that one. So just be realistic with the thing. As I just already told everyone that just be realistic with the thing. So this month actually I just made only on this account. I just actually already have another two accounts as well. But on this account where I'm just using like small lot sizes, so still I just made like $1,000 on a $4,000 account. So yeah, 25% is just like more than enough. Even we are just having like a volatile month. Am I right? But if I just like getting clean directions, clean moves sometime, so this profit could be like 50% or 100%. Yeah, it's all just come with experience or with the education, to be honest. Okay, even today you can see that I'm just standing at somehow like at a break even or a minor loss, but it's okay. But it's okay. It's just now month is just going to be closed. So with new month might be I just start a fresh account. We'll see if I can take that $5,000 account into convert. Can I convert that $5,000 account into $10,000 account? We'll see that. We'll see that. Okay. Today is my first day in your life. AB Mani, I truly welcome you on the live stream. Welcome, welcome. You and Rajabai is amazing. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, it's overextended at this point. Excellent trade, data man. Thank you so much. We don't have volume for continuation up. We just never knew that if there's just like a volume, just need to wait for some structure to be formed. You just want to take a buy or sells. What time you are starting live stream every day? It's just mostly like 2:30 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, do you have a standard account or any ECN? It's not ESN, it's like ECN. No, I'm just only having ECN accounts. I just do not even have any standard account. But sometime, like if something going to be happen, like war just going on, so I am just having one account of Islamic account, which just I just never like charge swap there actually. So I have one Islamic account with me. If I just wanted to hold on to some trade for days, then I can flip on Islamic account because they will just never charge swaps on that account. So for that I only use if I just wanted to hold onto some trade, and I only use that account if there's just kind of war going on. So yeah, in that situation, I knew that the war is just not going to be calmed down in the coming 2 weeks, so I can hold on to my trade. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much. I think so I should have to be head off now. It was a very educational stream as well. So we'll see you guys now in next month. Today is Thursday, 26th of June, 27th of June. Raja bro will do the stream on Friday. Then we will just going to be hit like Saturday, Sunday. On Monday, Raja bro will also do the stream. I will see you guys on next month. I think so it will be like 1st of July. So till that, be safe, be careful, don't overtrade, don't over risk, don't go though actually just don't go for the market, let it come to you. As I just already said, don't go for the market, let it come to you, let it like create some kind of structure for you, give you some kind of confirmation. Do not even try to predict the market. You are just not a market maker, and no one here having direct link with Trump or anyone else like this. So do not try to predict the market. We are as a retail trader, we only just need to see confirmation and then we will just take action on it. So just keep your things in a simple way, so higher probability you will just make money. So yeah, so be safe, stay tuned, see you guys soon, take care, bye bye. Okay.